Welcome to Sound Revolution, a primer on digital mixing solutions. I'm Jerry Lamb from CCI Solutions, and soon you'll be meeting Rick Naqvi from PreSonus. We're broadcasting today from CCI Solutions headquarters in Olympia, Washington. Since this is like broadcasting live television, anything can happen. And we've got some guests here in our studio that we're glad to see too, and they'll watch the faux pas as they happen, but we'll just have fun with this today, and if anything happens, we'll be up and running in no time after we've corrected things. Today, using the PreSonus StudioLive, we'll teach you how to overcome live sound and recording challenges by showing you numerous things. Here's a list, and I'll read it to you to make sure I get this right. How to get a good sound check. How to achieve your best live sound mixes. Help the sound engineer. Help the band to hear better. And get quick and easy recordings. Now today, some of this info will be new to you, and many of you are tuning in just to find out if digital mixing is for you. Others of you have your very own StudioLive, and you want to find out how to optimize your experience with the StudioLive. This workshop is for all of you. Now stay tuned throughout the event. We've got several exciting things to come, even after we're done with Rick's portion here today. A couple of things before we get started. I need to tell you about CCI Solutions because I know many of you don't know who we are. We're a company that has been providing professional audio, video, lighting, and recording product solutions to churches and ministries worldwide for over 35 years. We've got experienced sales professionals ready to help all of you do-it-yourselfers out there. We can also provide you with complete design, build, and install systems. And we've got a group of individuals that will serve you with regard to all of your duplication, supplies, and equipment, whether you want to do the work yourself or you want to have us create the finished goods for you in whatever quantity that you desire. Our prices are competitive, and our service and support are second to none. Today, you've tuned in partly because you want to win a free mixer. Well, we're going to be giving away a PreSonus StudioLive, the new 16.0.2 mixer, worth $1,299 to somebody that is going to be really happy with this. We're excited for you, but you can't win unless you've signed up. So we need to have you remember, if you hadn't already signed up, go to www.ccisolutions.com/SR webinar. At the end of our event today, we'll tell you who won. The fine print, federal laws prohibit us from giving this mixer away to anyone outside of the U.S. or the United States protectorates. Last thing I want to share before Rick gets started here telling you about the many virtues of digital mixing. Questions. We know you'll have them. So send your questions to us. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see that it says info@ccisolutions.com. Send your questions there during the broadcast. We'll collect them along the way, and at the end, we'll gather with Rick, and we'll share as many of those answers to those questions with you that we can. If we don't get to all of your questions during the broadcast, we'll be sure to email responses to you as soon as we can today. We also have live operators standing by. If you have any questions, call 1-800-426-8664 and talk to the many individuals standing by to serve you. We've got all kinds of specials ready for you. If you so desire to talk to someone about a purchase today, we can help. So let's get started. Rick, you're on, man.
All right. Thank you for attending this webinar, and thanks to our studio audience here. I'm Rick Naqvi, and I'm with PreSonus Audio. I've been doing live sound for about 25 years as a musician and also as a sound engineer and recording engineer. I've been involved specifically with church sound for about 17 years. I currently play on a worship team, play guitar, and I'm going to hopefully try to go through a little bit, showing you some of the latest tools in digital mixing and software. And first of all, let's just ask the question, why? Why do you need the digital mixer? What's wrong with the hundreds of thousands of analog mixers out there? Well, There's a lot of benefits of digital. One of the biggest ones is having instant recall of your scenes and for different services, and also having instant recall of a bunch of settings. For example, if you are dealing with several different types of services, it's great to be able to hit a button and at least have a starting point. If you have a traditional service, and then, later on you have a contemporary service, then you have a youth service later on in the week. It's just great to be able to have that instant recallability. I don't know about you guys that are here. You ever that feeling that you get on a Sunday morning when you walk in after there's a wedding in the church on Saturday? You know that feeling that you have that, somehow, everything is kind of chaotic and out of order, and, a digital console will definitely help you with that. Some of the other benefits with regards to this is with volunteers. In the church, we typically, and I don't know how big the various churches are that are representative, but at least at our church, we have a full-time sound guy, but we have a lot of volunteers that are having to use this equipment and help out. And a lot of them don't have a whole lot of experience in sound. Training a volunteer is going to be a lot easier using some of these modern day tools, and we're going to show a little bit of that later on. The next big benefit, honestly, is just the fact that it saves a lot of money. If I had to buy all of the components separately that are built into the StudioLive digital mixer that we're going to be showing today, literally, it replaces racks and racks and racks of gear. Our 16.4.2 mixer has over 220 different processors, individual processors. So that includes parametric EQs and compressors and gates and limiters and recording interfaces and reverbs and delays and all this stuff. So just aside from the space saving, it's a lot of money that you're actually saving for the amount of functionality that you get. The next benefit is easy recording. And, this is something with regards to PreSonus that's especially important to us. I mean, most people that know PreSonus know us from our recording products. Tons of churches, we found just from reading warranty cards, use our recording interfaces to record their services, to record their sermons. So we know that customers and churches specifically want to be able to record. The StudioLive mixer that we're going to be showing today, the recording is not an afterthought with it. It was designed specifically to be an amazing tool to record quickly and efficiently. So let's just talk about the system that we're going to be showing today, and we call it StudioLive. Really, it's made up of several different components, not just the physical mixer. So, of course, the first component is the hardware, is the control surface. And we have 3 different models of mixers. The one I'm going to be showing today is the 24.4.2, but we also make a 16.4.2, meaning 16 inputs, 4 subgroups, stereo output. And then the newest baby brother, the 16.02, which is the one we're going to be giving away later on. And that one is going to be shipping in about a month from now. The next component with the StudioLive is capture. And capture is literally the quickest and easiest way to capture your live performance. It's a recording program. It's perfectly integrated with the StudioLive hardware. It's literally 2 buttons to record. We're going to show a little bit about that in a second. The next component is Studio One Artist. Studio One Artist is another software package. It's the full-blown recording software digital audio workstation. So this basically has all of your editing tools, that has built-in plugins for effects. It will allow you to not only polish the recordings that you do in Capture, but also it'll help you to edit your sermons. If you are a worship leader that write your own music, Studio One Artist comes with 6 gigabytes of drum loops and virtual instruments, and it'll be a great sketchpad and writing tool for you. But then also, if you are ever interested in creating a CD, a full-blown CD for your church, Studio One Artist has the tools to be able to do that. And then also we make the full version of Studio One called Studio One Pro, which if any of our customers that buy our hardware get a discount to the full version, and it has a lot of other benefits as well. So the next component that I'm going to talk about is called Virtual Studio Live. Virtual Studio Live is basically the control of my StudioLive mixer on my computer screen. So this shows you essentially in real time all of the different components of the mixer. It's a bidirectional communication, so anything that I do on the computer is reflected on the mixer and vice versa. It's really cool. We're going to show you how that works. This is great for visual learners. A lot of times, somebody's trying to explain, what kind of EQ should I use on a kick drum? Sometimes it's a lot easier to look at something graphically and see that and hear it. And that's where Virtual Studio Live is really cool. The next component of the StudioLive solution is called StudioLive Remote, and that is our new iPad app. And it is available free on the Apple App Store. If you own an iPad, I would encourage you to go online to the App Store and just download it. There's a demo of it, so you can kind of play around with it and stuff and see how it works. But we're going to show a little bit more about how the StudioLive Remote works in a second. It's very, very cool.